Hello?
Hey, this is Roy. I left a note on your car.
Yes, sir. That wasn't my car. That was my mom's car.
Well, whatever. Same thing, you know. I just.
No, it's not the same thing, but okay.
Well, it is to me because I don't care. But
Okay, well, I do care. She does care. She needs to get her car fixed, and she needs your insurance information.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, settle down. Yeah. I was just. I was chasing a Pokemon. I play that Pokemon Go game, and there was one in your back seat. So I had to open the car and get in there and get it out with my phone.
Hold on. So you broke into my mom's car for a Pokemon game?
Well, I didn't break in. I just used one of those Slim Jim tools and opened up the door. But because I had to get the Pokemon. It was a rare Pokemon. It was like one of the really rare ones. It was a Pikachu.
Man, I don't care about that, man. You can't go in people's cars for a Pokemon, bruh. How old are you?
I'm 43.
You 43, and you opening the back, you opening the car, you open the doors to my mom's car to get a Pokemon.
Yeah, well, a rare Pokemon. It was a Pikachu.
I don't care how rare it was. You feel me? It could have been the only Pokemon that ever came out ever. I don't care about it. You have no right to go with my mom's car, bro.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scratch up the door when I was opening it. Just, It just.
But you weren't supposed to touch it, period. Listen, I am a black man. If I would have went into your car, I would be locked up right now. You know what I'm saying?
What? That's not true. That's crazy
And that
talk.
is true.
That's crazy
Man,
talk.
Anyway, can I have your insurance information? Because my mom needs to have the scratches taken off of her car that you put up there. She don't want to press charges, but she want her car fixed.
Were the scratches really bad? I didn't think they were that bad. Like
Man, it don't matter. That's not your property. It don't matter what you think.
Could I just buy you some touch-up paint?
No, I can tell you what you can do. You can bring me $100. You can do that.
What? No. I'll just give you my insurance information.
Oh, okay. Well, you can do that too then.
But really, it's not $100 fix. It's just a little can of touch-up paint.
Man, it don't matter. Listen. It's not about the money, and it's not about the insurance. It's the fact that you feel, as a white man in America, that you can do whatever you please, and you can't.
Oh no, I'm not white.
You can't do that.
Sir, I'm not white.
You're not white.
No.
What are you?
I'm black.
What are you?
I'm black.
You're black.
Yes.
Oh well, that's even worse. You should know better. You can't go in nobody's car for a Pokemon.
I don't get the difference.
Pokemon.
To be honest, I don't understand the difference between race.
You don't understand the difference. Oh, okay, I'm gonna tell you the difference.
Oh no, well, actually, no, wait, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Also, that's the thing. I just don't care. But anyway,
don't care.
Can I just buy you a little can of model paint? I mean, it's not like
you can't. No, you can't buy me nothing. No, you can give me your insurance information so your insurance can pay for the damages to my mom's car.
It's not like it was a nice car, though.
Man, it don't matter what it is. It don't matter.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Well, it's not $100.
Ding, man, it don't matter. Give me I don't care about the money. Give me your insurance information. Sir.
Okay, all right. I'm with Progressive Insurance.
Hold on just a minute.
All right. Jeez.
People think they can just go in folks' car. That's breaking and entering of a motor vehicle.
No, it wasn't. It was the Pokemon game. It wasn't me. The Pokemon game did it.
It don't matter. That Pokemon game did not open up my mom's car.
Well, I had to because it was in there.
And get it. You didn't have to.
It was a Pikachu. It was a Pikachu. All right.
It don't matter. Fuck Pikachu.
You take that back.
I'm not taking back nothing.
You take that back,
homie. Man, make me take it back.
I'll make you take it back.
Make me take it back.
You watch me make you take it back.
Make me take it back.
Anyway, do you have a pen yet?
Nah, you hold on. Somebody was a Pikachu. Don't nobody care about Pikachu.
You probably don't even have a pen.
It ain't even real.
You probably don't have a pen. You probably only have pencils.
Yeah, I really don't. I don't have a pen. Yeah, shut up, man. Sounds stupid. You're lucky I don't know you. Nah, he good because he on the phone and he know I don't know him and he don't know me. You feel me? So he's safe. He got that safety net. You know what I'm saying?
Are you just talking to yourself?
Nah, don't worry about who over here. See, we real people over here. We don't play Pokemon. We don't do that.
Oh, you're just jealous because you can't.
It don't matter. You probably don't. You probably sit at home and jack off all day while playing Pokemon. Get out of here, bro. Nobody cares about Pokemon, bro.
There's nothing wrong with doing that.
Around here. I'm talking about a Pokemon.
I only jack off to the girl Pokemon, so it's not like it's gay or anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. Pretty sure you do. Anyway, you with Progressive.
Yep.
Your name is Roy.
Yep.
What's that now?
Roy Gerbil.
How you spell that?
Gerbil.
Gerbil.
Yep.
Okay. What else? What's your account number?
Oh no, it's a policy number.
Oh, what is your policy number?
It's number 3.
Number 3.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep, just 3. Just tell him number 3. There was this old man. He was like one of the very first Progressive customers, and he died, so I got his policy number. Number 3. Well, anyway, because of your attitude, I think I'm probably going to go back to the hospital and put a scratch on the other side of your mom's stupid car.
And when do you plan on doing that?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you.
Okay, as a matter of fact, what if I tell you where the car is right now, and you come over here and put the scratch on the car?
Oh, no, I want to do it when you're not expecting it.
And I'm pretty sure it's a Pokemon in there right now, very rare. I mean, I think it might be a blue eyes white dragon. Yeah.
Oh, I already got that one.
And get it.
I got that one last week. That's not even rare.
You can come over. I mean, hey, whatever. Yeah, I think it's another one. I think Raichu is in there.
Oh, that's not even a rare one, you fucking idiot.
It's not.
Nope.
But what about it's something in there, though. You can whatever is in there, you can come get it right now.
Okay, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
But you don't know where to come to.
Oh yeah, I do. I know exactly where you are.
Where am I?
I've got a GPS locator app on my phone. And it shows exactly where you are right now.
There's no way you know exactly where I am right now.
I got it all. It's right here on my screen. I know right where you are.
Okay, so why don't you come over here?
I am. I'm on my way. I'm getting on my bike right now.
You're getting on your bike?
Yep.
You're riding a bike.
What's wrong with riding a bike?
Well, stay on the phone until you get here then. Can you do that?
No, that sounds really boring because I don't like talking to you.
Nah, but I feel like if you get off the phone, you're not going to show up.
Oh, I'll show up. You just wait.
I don't think you're going to show up, though. And I don't really want to be waiting all day.
Well, anyway, do you want me to just bring over some touch-up paint? Because this is stupid.
Yeah, bring some touch-up paint over here. Yeah.
Or, wait, no. Instead, I'll just come over at night and I'll just touch it up myself, and you won't have to worry about it. I'll fix it.
You can do that too.
Okay.
You can do that. Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah, you can do that. That's cool.
All right, I'll do that.
And you say your name is Roy Gerbil?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you when though. I'm just going to sneak over and fix the scratch, and everything will be fine.
Mhm. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something else too, yo. Okay. You know what my mom's car look like? I understand that you a Pokemon fanatic. You a game freak and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna threaten you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you can run downtown and go press charges and whatnot. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man.
Okay.
Don't touch my mom's car no more, man. For
okay.
real, don't touch my mom's car no more.
Well, maybe she shouldn't keep rare Pokemon in there.
Man, fuck that Pokemon game and fuck you, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
No.
Straight like that. Seriously, I don't care about no Pokemon. My moms don't care about no Pokemon.
Okay,
she didn't put no Pokemon in her car. You know that's the game, bro. Stop being an asshole. Okay. You know the game. Well, the Pokemons is everywhere out here in this world, bro. Didn't nobody put that Pokemon there but the people who made that game, bro. My moms didn't have shit to do with that Pokemon being in the backseat of her car, bro. You feel me? And you don't have the right to open up nobody's car door and go into their car and get shit out. I don't care if it is a video game.
It was a Pikachu.
In the court of law, it's all fuck Pikachu and fuck you. Don't nobody care about Pikachu, bro.
I do.
What you mean, Pikachu?
I don't know.
Man,
the 8 million people that play Pokemon Go care about Pikachu.
Man, I don't give a fuck about you or them 8 million people. Don't nobody care about that. You feel what I'm saying?
Nope.
Don't nobody care about that, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck about no Pikachu, man. Fuck Pikachu.
Anyway,
nigga.
I'm a professional Pokemaster, and if I see a Pokemon in a car, I'm gonna get in there and get it.
Man, I'm gonna keep it real with you, yo. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Actually, I wish you'd just hang up. I'm so bored with you at this point. Just hang up the fucking phone.
If you were so bored, you would hang the fuck up.
Well, hey, no, you hang up the phone. Hang it up. Hang up.
No, fuck you. You brought this whole occurrence. So you did this shit.
Listen, motherfucker, hang up the phone. Just hang it up.
Man, fuck you, pussy. Come see me, bitch.
No,
come see me.
Just. I don't want to see you.
I will beat your ass, bro. I will beat your ass. Fuck you. I mean, I ain't hanging up shit.
Oh, you
I
better
ain't hanging
hang it
up a motherfucking thing. I don't better do shit.
You hang up that
phone. I don't better do shit.
Or I'll hang it up for you.
Man, you can't hang up for me, motherfucker. You can hang your phone up.
You don't even know how to hang up a phone because you're stupid.
Man, obviously I don't, because I ain't hanging this motherfucker up. What you mean?
I'll sit here all week. You just watch me.
Shit, fuck it. I'm here all week, too. What's up? Let's talk.
I got unlimited minutes, motherfucker.
I don't give a fuck. I got unlimited minutes, pussy. What you mean?
I got more unlimited minutes than you do.
I got more unlimited minutes than you do. Shut your dumb ass up. You sound stupid,
I got 3 times the amount of unlimited minutes that you have.
3 times? How you can have 3 times the unlimited minutes? You sound stupid.
Oh, you just don't know how math works.
Yeah, you a dumbass, bro.
You probably never took trigonometry. Bro. So that's why you don't know.
You got that from your mama. That came from your mama and her side of the family.
At least I have a mom.
The voicemail box has been turned off. Everyone thinks Brad has gone soft. Wake me up when Ding Timber ends. Leaving notes on strangers' cars. Who'd have thought it'd go too far? Wake me up when Ding Timber ends. Here comes the cops again, calling about their cars.
You know I'm a police officer, right?
Notes that said you dinged them then. It's done before it starts.
Oh yeah, you're not a policeman.
Writing notes used to bring me joy. Sorry I dinged you, please call Roy. Wake me up when Ding Timber ends.
Take a good look at this message. It says, quote, sorry I dinged your car. Call me, Big Roy. If you see it, don't use your cell phone to dial the number. It's part of a voice-over scam which utilizes IP internet and computers to spook callers in order to gain personal information.
Summer has now come and passed. The snowplow shows a dumb podcast. Wake me up when Ding Timber ends.
Don't take everything at face value just because you see this note.
It's ruined now. You messed up the plan. Reporters say,
don't use your cell phone. It's part of a voice-over scam.
Wake me up when Ding Timber ends.
Sorry I dinged your car. Give me a call so we can exchange information.
There go those dolts again, leaving notes on all the vans.
There's something else to it.
All on one street again.
According to the FBI, it is indeed a scam.
Ding Timber fades from our memory. The show is now in jeopardy. Wake me up when Ding Timber ends.
Someone calling himself Roy appears to admit to hitting your car.
What's the note say?
It said, sorry I dinged your car. My name is Roy.
Roy Gerbil.
The police department says it really can't stop anybody from putting notices on cars.
So this month, the entire month of Ding Timber, we're leaving notes on cars.
We believe that they are probably fishing for some other information off of the phone number that they received from the callback.
Me and friends do this occasionally. We'll just be walking through a parking lot. I'm like, let's leave a note on this car with my number. And when they call me up, I'll say something really wacky.
Ding Timber soon will be done and past. It's time for Cocktober. It's a blast. Wake me up when Ding Timber ends.
Someone named Bradley Carter.
Sorry I dinged your car.
Happy Ding Timber.
The notes blow by in the autumn wind.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected. Please try your call again.
Wake me up when Ding Timber ends.
They're fishing for phone numbers, so many different ways people scam people these days.
Wake me up when Ding Timber ends.
other people on the street and like around the neighborhood had gotten the note too.
Wake me up when Dingtember ends. I mean, let's be honest, it's kind of run its course, hasn't it? Can we just move on? Thank you. I think Brad's gone soft. He used to be so much better.
Yeah, thanks for that, Mr. Biggs. Hey, everybody. You're listening to the Snowplow Show. I'm your host, Brad, and this is episode number 501 for October 2nd, 2018. Today's show is brought to you by Fun Society Arcade, Gobi, high school graduate, Rumpled Foreskin, and Sean L. Thanks, all five of you, for supporting the show. And thank you, Mr. Biggs, for that touching tribute to probably the end of Dingtember forever. He told me he recorded that on the karaoke stage over at Whizbangs this past weekend. I have a few announcements. Announcement number one is that PLA Euro Meet, which is the meetup that Laugh Track Matt and Zax from the Party Time show does, it has been moved to Northern California, because that makes sense to have Euro Meet in California. And I guess this all stems from, Zax, he tried to make it to Chicago for the meetup a couple weeks ago, but he couldn't make that happen in time. So they're just going to do it in California this year for some reason. So I will have a link in the show notes to the event page on Facebook. I'm pretty sure this means that The Inn has to fly out too. Right, The Inn? You're definitely going to make it, right? It's weird, they didn't know this, but I was planning anyway to drive down California this coming spring. I was probably going to do more like February, but I guess I'm going to do March since that's when this meetup is, and I'll just make the meetup one of my stops on the way down. Speaking of meetups, I did kind of an impromptu meetup in Denver last week. I guess that was exactly a week ago. I was driving back to Oregon from Illinois, and I mentioned in one of the shows the week before that I was stopping in Denver to see a friend, and maybe we just turn it into a public meetup. I don't know if I was completely serious about that, but a listener named Chris, he emailed me and pretty much forced me to do a public meetup. So as I was driving, I announced it on Twitter and asked for suggestions on places we can meet up. Somebody suggested Sliceworks Pizza on Colfax, and that's where we ended up meeting up. I think we had 13 people there, 12 or 13, and we hung out for about 4 hours, I guess. And it was a lot of fun. I can't believe everybody showed up. That was crazy. I got to meet Effin' Reality. I got to meet Wedge. I got to meet, I just got to meet a ton of people. I hate to sit here and try and name names because I know I'm just going to not be able to do that because my memory sucks. But thank you, everybody, for showing up to Denver. I'm sorry, Justin, for completely fucking you over when I changed the days. So I promised him that I have to pass through Denver again next year. So I hopefully will be able to do that next year, too. The pizza place, they were getting prank calls. Of course, just like the location in Chicago was. And they received phone calls from the corporate office, and I heard someone behind the counter saying, "Is there a Brad here?" And I just kind of completely ignored him. And then Wedge walks up to the counter and like, "I know this Brad guy," and he ratted me out. And it turned out the pizza guy was super understanding about the whole thing, and he was just more curious about why we were all there. And he asked for the URL to the Snowplow Show, which I gave to him. Maybe he's a listener now. Hi, pizza guy over at Sliceworks. If you're listening, nicest people ever there. It was great. Today's show art over on snowplowshow.com is a group photo of us all at the meetup, minus Wedge and his wife because we stupidly forgot to take the photo before they left. I blame everybody except for me for that. Maybe I'll Photoshop them in there. As you all know, I've been away from the Situation Room for the past month. I'm back now, but I'm behind on emails and mailing out ID cards for you Patreon people. So I'll be getting to that soon. I've got a bunch of them piled up in an email folder, ID cards that I have to make and mail out. People have been asking me about that, and I've been ignoring the emails. Sorry, everyone. I'm going to catch up now that I'm back home. If you're on the Patreon, there's a brand new Brad's Cactus Shack out. I have not released that on the normal website yet. I'll put it up on notla.com eventually. But for now, it's on Patreon. It's very exciting. I'm going over paperwork in it. There's also a couple of new hobo-sodes. After the Denver meetup, I tried to do pranks on the road like I've tried to do in the past. I had, limited success with it again this time. There's some okay calls in there. The sound quality is awful because I'm driving. I did some lube job calls. I'm not even going to try and play them here because the quality is so terrible. You're just going to have to go there and experience the terrible quality yourself, because that's what the patrons get, is terrible quality shows. You're welcome for that. And I also did a Hobo-Sode on Friday where I got this brilliant new idea that I'm going to try this on a regular show soon too. But I found this awesome new sound effect, which is a helicopter, you know, like you're in a helicopter. Doesn't it sound just like I'm flying around in a helicopter right now? You can't even tell the difference, can you? And I called up Holmes and I told them that I was in a helicopter above their house and told them a bunch of weird things. Here, let me find a clip of that at least.
Okay, why were you above my house?
Because we were beaming microwaves at your house, like high-powered, high-energy microwaves.
Why?
It's none of your business, basically. It's just, you know, we're contractors. We were contracted by the... Well, it doesn't matter. We're just doing what we're supposed to do. It's just that it hit the back of your house and then it bounced off into the backyard.
Okay.
And, when you get home, don't touch it. It's ours, okay? Because all the data that we've collected from the microwaves, it's all in that machine. And we're going to send somebody to our office to pick it up as soon as possible.
You will not be sending anyone to come to my yard.
Yes, absolutely. We definitely will. We need that back. You can't just keep it.
Well, we'll be calling the police if you enter our property.
Well, no, we have to get our thing back. You can't just steal our thing.
We're not stealing anything. You dropped it, and if you enter our property, we'll call the police. Okay?
It's not yours just because it's an accident.
So much.
We didn't mean to drop it there. It's an accident. There you go. There's a clip. I don't know if I started that in a very good spot, but I told her a piece of equipment fell off the bottom of our helicopter that we were scanning her house with. Landed in her yard. We need it back. She's like, fuck you. It's mine now. Anyway, if you want to listen to those 2 hobosodes and the Brad's Cactus Shack, it's patreon.com/phone losers. Let's listen to a new song by Henrik. Holy shit, you guys. Henrik's back.
What gives you the right to go onto our account and pull that money out? You have no right, buddy. We don't like anybody going in our account. Roy, the retarded boy.
As you all know, it's Ding Timber. I mean, last month was Ding Timber. Now it's Caulktober, according to Mr. Biggs. But Ding Timber was cut short this year, thanks once again to people leaving notes, I guess, on cop cars or something. I mentioned this on, I think, either a Hobosode or maybe on one of the automatic redial shows. I did like an intro thing before it and mentioned that we had to cut Ding Timber short this year because Dwight shut down the number because people were being stupid. And don't blame Dwight for this. Dwight did the right thing. I would have done the exact same thing if I were running the number. I think we're just going to have to call it quits on Ding Timber because I've tried to do it the last 2 years. And last year, someone did an entire street. This year, I guess they're leaving notes on cop cars. Anyway, there's a news story again. You guys want to hear a news story?
Gina R., when 2 Brazoria County Sheriff's deputies came out here on Wednesday, they found a note just like this on their car. It instructed them to call a California...
She actually folded a piece of paper and put it under her windshield wiper to illustrate what a note on a car looks like. Good job, news lady.
...based number. With them being law enforcement, they knew right away something wasn't right.
Yep, they're smart ones.
Take a good look at this message. It says, quote, "Sorry I dinged your car. Call me, 310-356-0801. Big Roy. If you see it, don't use your cell phone to dial the number. It's part of a voice-over scam which utilizes IP internet and computers to spoof callers in order to gain personal information."
That's exactly what it is.
A live body didn't answer when we had the Brazoria County Sheriff's Office call, but according to the FBI, it is indeed a scam.
Don't take everything at face value just because you see
one of those voice-over IP scams that utilizes your IP address only if you call from your cell phone.
Take a step back, look. First of all, see if you do have any damage to your car. And if there's not, then there's something else to it.
Yep. Be vigilant, people.
Exactly sure how personal information is extracted since those 2 employees did not use their cell phones. But we can tell you
only
that
use your home
technology is through a cell phone. So if you get a note like what we just showed you, you're instructed to either call from a landline and or let authorities know right away.
How does that
live in
make
Brazoria
sense?
County, Erica Simon, 13, Eyewitness News.
How does that make any sense at all? It's the technology's through a cell phone. So there you go. Ding Timber once again is ruined. Hold on, I need to play a clip in response to that news story.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
There we go. Had to play that. Anyway, I think Ding Timber is just kind of done with. I mean, if you want to do ding notes still every once in a while, you're welcome to give it a try. I still have the prank line number if you want to do it that way. 508-784-6969. That's the phone line where you can send any kind of weird prank-related stuff to. Frank Caller used that number, by the way, for an awesome prank recently. I think I'm going to talk about that on a Hobo-sode soon. Anyway, there's that number, but really, I think Ding Timber is just finished for now. Maybe I will bring it back in 4 years after it's not such a big deal for police to be looking into the shit I'm doing. But for now, for me at least, this is not worth the risk. If any other prank shows out there, though, if you want to do Ding Timber, then you definitely should just be prepared for stuff like this to be happening every single year. Not that it's a big deal. I mean, it's technically not illegal to have people go around leaving notes on cars as long as it's on public property. So I hope some other prank show takes it over. I hate to see Ding Timber end, but on the other hand, I'm sort of running out of ideas on things to say to people when I ding their car. There's only so many scenarios we can come up with, really. Luckily, I still have some numbers left from a couple weeks ago that AXPA sent to me. AXPA was in charge of distributing the numbers this year, by the way, so thank you, AXPA, for taking care of that. Let's give these a try.
Hello.
Hey there, this is Roy. I left a note on your car about dinging it.
Yeah.
Last week, I guess it was. I'm sorry I took so long to call back.
It's been like 3 weeks.
Oh, has it? Yeah, sorry, I've been in jail.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yep. So was it that bad? I can't even remember.
No, I mean, I've already hit it hard on the garage, so that little ding doesn't make any difference, but...
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it on purpose, so I felt kind of bad.
Why?
I thought you were racist.
You thought I was racist?
Well, just because of the type of car it is, you know?
Okay.
But
that's strange.
Yeah, I guess, maybe I shouldn't assume things like that.
Yeah, no, I'm not racist at all.
Well, the way you just said that was kind of racist.
Okay. Do you know who I am?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I saw the car. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that racist car, and left the note.
Oh.
And I don't know, I've been away for a few weeks, I guess. And now I'm talking to you on the phone, and you're acting really racist toward me.
Are you white? What are you?
Yeah, I'm white.
So am I.
Well, why would you be racist toward your own race?
I'm not racist at all.
Just toward white people, you're not racist?
No, I'm not racist toward anybody. I love everybody who they are.
Oh, okay.
I go off vibes and positive energy.
Well, I don't know. You're acting kind of racist, and you're driving that car.
No, that car I got because it's safe, and I know that Vegas drivers are careless and reckless, and I want it to always be safe.
That's true, yeah. But, I mean, like, the downside is you're driving a racist car.
That is not a racist car.
It's a little racist. I mean, you can't deny it's a little bit racist.
How is it racist? It's a white Explorer.
There you go.
Okay, I'm done entertaining this conversation with you. This is...
Okay. You didn't need my insurance information, though?
No, I mean, it's fine. It is what it is. It's just a car. It doesn't have any valuable, meaning to it. I mean, it still drives. It's okay, and it's just a car. So.
Okay. All right. Well, I really appreciate it. I just wanted to do the right thing,
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
All right. Have a nice day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. All right. That was an idea by Mr. Biggs. Thanks, Mr. Biggs. I'm not sure if that idea was successful or not, but that was kind of fun. He sent me a few ideas here. Maybe I'll try them out if these other people pick up.
Hello.
Hi, Teresa?
speaking.
It's Roy. I left a note on your car a few weeks ago.
Yeah?
Sorry I took so long to call back.
I called your number. It's a number in California.
Yeah.
You live there?
I used to, but yeah, that's my cell phone number. I'm calling you from my home phone.
Oh, what town is that? Something in Michigan?
Yeah, I live here in Michigan now.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for leaving the note.
You're welcome.
I did leave a message at your place, and I didn't see any damage to my car.
Oh well, I fixed it. I bought some of that Bondo stuff.
You did?
Yeah, it was this huge, massive dent in the side of the door, and I bought some Bondo, and I puttied it all up. I got some of that grid stuff, like you do for drywalling.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. I put that on there. I put the Bondo in, smoothed it all out, did a couple layers of it, and then I color matched the paint.
Oh, it must have been the day before. I don't recall what day.
Yeah, me either. It's been so long at this point. But I've never done anything like that before, like with all that Bondo and color matching and stuff. I just looked up on my phone on the internet how to do that stuff. And it turns out I'm pretty good at it.
That's what my son does.
Oh, really? I bet you I'm better than him because I can't even you can't even see it, right?
Yeah, I looked all around the car, left, right. The fenders are there. Nothing's damaged.
Yeah. Well, it is, but you just don't want to kick that door too hard because there's a big hollow cavity type thing there now where the Bondo is. Because I really does the window still go down? Because it seems.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Well, I don't know. I have 4 doors, and I'm the only one who uses my card, so I'm in the driver's seat. Which door was it?
One of the back doors, I remember.
On the driver's side or the?
I think the driver's side, yeah.
Well, I can go check it. I can
Okay.
go back outside.
Yeah, I did such a good job. You might be mad about this. But the rear fender, when I was done, I looked at it and it looked so perfect that I wanted to see if I could do it again. And I still had your paint and I still had a bunch of Bondo left. So I took my boot and I just stomped on the back fender of your car and made another dent. And then
Was this at nighttime?
Yeah, and then I fixed that one too.
The next day?
Oh no, the same time.
Oh, what day was it?
Oh man, I don't remember because this was 2 or 3 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the note, and I wrote down the day. Let's see.
So one of the massive dents was on purpose, but the first one was an accident.
Oh, what, did you hit it with your truck or your car?
Yeah, my car, my smart car. I just slammed right into it. I had a hand cramp, and it kept going.
Oh.
And just.
Was it daylight or night?
I think it was in the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I marked on the note Tuesday, September 18th.
That sounds right. That was before I went to jail. But yeah,
Went to jail?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Now, who did you come to see over here at the apartments?
Steve Dave.
Dave?
Steve Dave. His name's Steve Dave. He lives, it's in a second-story apartment.
Steve Dave, oh.
Yeah, do you know him?
That's his first and last name?
Well, no, that's his, he just has a first name, and it's Steve Dave.
Steve Dave.
Yeah, it's Steve Dave. It's like 2 names in one. He doesn't have a last name. Are you mad that I took my boot and stomped on your rear fender though?
Well, I don't know. I don't see any damage, but
now
that I know what to look for.
Yeah, I fixed it. I had Bondo. I used an entire thing of Bondo. It was like $6.
Wow.
Yep.
Did Steve Dave know that you did this? Or he knows, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, I told him. He went with me to the to Walmart and we bought we couldn't color match the paint that late because the paint guy wasn't open. The paint counter.
Oh.
So we just bought the 3 primary colors and mixed them manually until
Pretty good.
until the color was just right.
Oh, wow.
Yep, we had we sprayed primer on it, and then we sprayed the clear coat stuff on top of it. We were out there all night fixing your car, and then I had to go and be a big dummy and like kick the back fender with my boot, like stomp on it as hard as I possibly could.
Oh,
and
my.
Yeah, that one actually put a giant crack in the back fender, like a hole. Because I used the heel of my boot, but then we fixed it. You can't even tell.
Well, you're not going to jail for it.
Yeah, that's true. Yep, that's all that matters. If you reach your hand up underneath it, though, and feel it, you'll feel it on the backside.
Okay. All right. Well, I saved your number just in case.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like I'll need anything. And I appreciate you leaving the note. Most people don't do that.
Oh, yeah. I felt bad for doing that. Did I tell you about what?
Just an accident.
Yeah. Well, the first one was an accident. The second one was on purpose. And the third one was also on purpose.
What town do you live in? Do you live in Berkeley?
Yeah, right here in Berkeley. Just maybe a mile away.
Oh, okay. There's an apartment that's opening up at this building if you're interested. And let's see, the manager, he left notes around to all the tenants here,
Ooh.
and it's $950.
Oh, that's not too bad. Like, do they accept felons?
Well, I don't know about that, whether they do or they even ask.
Hardly anyone does.
It's 2-bedroom.
I've found.
Two bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so you're a felon, or?
Yeah, well, it's not for anything bad. It's just because I was making prank calls.
Uh-oh. All righty. Well, you don't need to do that anymore.
Oh, no, I've learned my lesson. I'll never do that again.
How old are you, Roy?
I'm 46. I almost did 8 months in jail for prank calls.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
I know. It would have been crazy, wouldn't it?
Well, you got to find a job that'll keep you busy and bring you some money.
Yeah, I should do that. I think I'm going to get into repairing cars with Bondo and color matching paint by hand, by just looking at it.
Well, what's your experience in other work?
Well, I make YouTube videos. So the third time that I damaged your car, like I did it on the trunk area.
Yeah.
And the reason I did that one like 2 days later, because I already had the paint matched for it,
Oh.
And I just wanted to make a YouTube video of me fixing your car to show how good I was, so I could show it to potential employers.
Do you think you can get some work
I
for
hope-
your experience?
I hope so. I mean, I hate to damage your car 3 times and not get a job.
You're going to have to find a way to work, at something that's every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Places that will help you. I don't know. I don't know employment agencies. I'm a retired lady. I used to work at a hospital.
Well, if you know anyone that needs their cars fixed up, I'm pretty good at repairing cars now, ever since I damaged yours 3 times.
Well, I save your number right here, and I'll just hang on to it.
Okay.
And when I go back outside, I will look it over, and then perhaps we'll see you over here at Steve Dave's sometime.
Okay, yeah, yep. If I'm there, next time I come over, I'll stop by and say hello.
Thanks a lot, Roy.
All right, thank you for not being mad.
No, not mad at all.
Aw, you're so nice. Thank you.
If in the future something falls apart, we'll let insurance take care of it.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
I've got insurance.
Okay. All righty, then. I was thinking of having part of the car painted, the front. I bought that car used, and it came in from New York to a dealership where they used to have front license plates.
Whoa, yeah.
And when I bought the car at the dealership, it had the place to put the license plate on, a couple holes in front, and they painted it for me, and then I bought it. And but the paint is wearing off in the front at the bottom.
You ought to just put one of those Confederate flag license plates on the front, like the General Lee.
Oh, yeah. Well, I
That's
like
what I'd do.
painted, and
Yeah.
they filled in the holes, but the paint is wearing off a little bit.
Oh, no.
So I don't know what you would charge to do that.
$3.
Well, you come and knock at my door or ring the bell. I'm apartment 2.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that when I come and see Steve Dave.
Okay, what apartment is he in upstairs? Is he in a 2-bedroom?
I don't know. It's the one with the ganky doorknob.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never been up there.
Yeah.
Does he live at the end or in the middle?
At the doorknobs. Kind of in the middle, but near the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have a
cat? Yeah. He's
balcony
got 2
up there?
cats.
He has a balcony?
Yep. Oh, a balcony. Yeah, he's got one of those too.
Yeah. Does it face the street?
Oh my God. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not allowed out there on the balcony.
You're not allowed up there?
Not on the balcony. No, not since the incident.
Why?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, all righty, Roy. Well, you're very nice to me, and sometime I'll see you. Now you have a good week, okay?
Thanks. You too. I can't wait. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, my God. She just wants to talk all day. And I can't believe she's saying I'm nice to her when I damaged her car twice on purpose. I'm not nice. I'm pretty much a huge jerk. That was another idea from Mr. Biggs, using Bondo. And I've never used Bondo before. I don't know if it requires those screen things, those grid things, like when you're using joint compound. I don't know how to fix cars. I can't believe she didn't care about any of that, though. What a nice lady.
Hello?
Hey there. This is Roy. I left a note on your window.
This call has been marked as a potential robocall.
What?
If you'd like to leave a message, you can do so starting now.
What? That was weird. What do you mean a potential robocall? Where's the beep? There's no beep. I left a note on your window. John? Why are you telling me I'm a robocall? This is weird. I don't understand. What the hell kind of system is this? I'm just gonna give you my insurance information, that's all. Fucking weirdo. Alright, bye. What the hell was that? That was weird. White Pages tells me that's a Sprint wireless phone. I've never heard anything like that on a Sprint wireless phone. White Pages also has his name right. That's weird. So I don't know what to think of that one. I'll try it back, I guess, under a different number. Or wait, no, I'm going to try it under a different number right now, because I want to see how it reacts if I call from a completely different number, such as 420-6969. That's my work cell number that I'm going to be calling from this time.
Hello?
Hello.
This call has been marked as a potential robocall.
So every call
if you'd like to
has
leave a
been
message,
marked
you can do so starting
as a
now.
potential robocall, because I definitely called from a different number that time. That is pretty weird. It's like he just set up his voicemail to say that all the time. All right, last one. This one's in Michigan. That one was in California. The last 2 that have not answered have been in California. Thank you, whoever's been leaving these in California. And this guy's still not going to pick up.
2, 4.
By the way, through the magic of pre-recorded podcast editing here in Radioland, the calls that I managed to get through to, the 2 at the beginning, those were from yesterday. I tried all of these numbers yesterday, and nobody is picking up. I'm trying them all again today, which is now Tuesday, and they're still not picking up. I'm going to save them. I'm going to try them one more day. Maybe I'll wait until Saturday, get them while they're not working, or I'll try them in the evening. But I'm starting to think that those last 2 calls were the last car ding numbers ever. So there we go. The end of Ding Timber. Forever. Dwight sent me a pretty funny link the other day, and I think I may have read this before in the past on this show. So if I have, don't blame me. Blame Dwight for sending this to me. But he sent me this link along with the word LOL. It's 800notes.com with an old carding number put into it, 401-526-3769. I think that's from, I can look at the dates. It's from 2016. And that's one of those sites where people put your phone number in there and they can leave notes about your phone number that talk about what a scammer you are, or why is this number calling me. It's to identify telemarketers and scammers and stuff like that. But anyway, someone named Olay says, got a note on my car that said, sorry about your car, I was being gay. Roy. It has the phone number. He called back and said he was in car and took something and left a sticker. Beware of this thief. Like, Olay thinks I was completely serious. Nathan, Birmingham, Michigan. Guy left a note on car that said, sorry, I dinged your car. I had a phone number. I sent text. The guy called back and said he was charging his phone while sitting on my hood and pushed down the bumper. Body shop confirmed there is no damage. Not sure what this guy's deal is, but it's fishy for sure. Yeah, it's probably part of some voice over IP scam that utilizes your IP address using your cell phone, but not your home phone or something. I don't know what that lady said. It says phone number has been disconnected since when I try to call back. Oh, that's because I blocked his number. After I'm finished with somebody, I block their number so they can't call me back. Well, that's what I used to do anyway, back when I was in charge of the number. Someone named Mar, September 23rd, 2016, also got a note on my door handle from a Roy saying he was sorry he dinged my car and left this number. The note appeared between 8 p.m. on the 20th, blah, blah, blah. No other cars had the note. I thoroughly looked over my car and saw no damage. I didn't call back thanks to Nathan and Olay's post. God damn it, Nathan and Olay. Michael P. My wife just called me from the TJ Maxx parking lot. Note left on car saying, sorry I dinged your car. Call me. That's all it says. That's a dumb report. Big A says, we are not exactly sure what the scam is about yet. Wondering what he plans on getting out of it, other than your phone number, that is. Caitlin says, I received an angry note on my windshield from Roy sometime during the past week in Chicago. He said he dinged my car. I looked around and couldn't find signs of any damage. And after that, there is just a bunch of nonsense from PLA people. See, yeah, I probably mentioned this on a show 2 years ago. There's a Curtis Lee saying I'd been hotboxing in his car. I wonder if there's a note page for this year's number. Let's take a look at that. Nope, no notes about this year's number. What if I Google it, though? Nope, just a note from ABC13.com. Deputies targeted by identity thieves. Anyway, that's enough of Ding Timber stuff. Sorry it's got to end, everyone, but we probably won't do it next year. It's been fun. Thank you, everybody that's left notes this year. And thanks, Dwight, for taking over the number this year. Thanks, Axpa, for distributing the numbers to all the prankers. I never got to hear Carlito do any this year, but I heard that he did do some, or he tried, or something. I don't know. If you go listen to his show for the past few weeks, maybe you'll hear some. I did listen to a Dwight show a couple weeks ago where a listener left a fake voicemail and Dwight called him, and the listener got pissed that it wasn't me or something. Fucking listeners. They ruin it for everyone. Guess what, everyone? I got a new cell phone yesterday. I know that's really exciting for all of you. I got the Moto G. It's kind of a hobo phone, but less of a hobo phone than what I've been using for the past year and a half. And I went out to a store to get this cell phone. Don't worry, it was just as cheap in the store as it was on Amazon. I'm a cheapskate. I'm not going to pay real money for a cell phone. And had to wait around for a long time for them to switch over my service from the previous cell phone to this cell phone. And, of course, the cell phone place gives me my paperwork, which includes a sheet of paper for someone else. When I got home, I looked at the paperwork, and it was actually a receipt for this lady who bought a Samsung Galaxy Watch Rose. I guess that's the color, is rose. She paid $329 for it. It has her name and her address and her phone number, and it's somewhat local to me, but, I mean, come on, this just fell right in my lap, and I'm supposed to not call this? How can I not call this? I'm going to call this right now.
Hello?
Hello, Laura?
Yes?
Hey there, this is John from... You bought a Samsung Galaxy Watch from us yesterday?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And my manager wanted me to call you up and just apologize for what we did to the watch.
So what happened?
I rubbed my butt on the watch.
Excuse me, do what? What?
I rubbed my butt on the watch. It seemed funny at the time, but you know, I went in the back to get the watch, and I took it out of the box, and I rubbed my butt on it.
And what we need to do?
Oh, nothing. The watch is fine. I just wanted to apologize because I rubbed my butt on it.
No, you are crazy, stupid people.
No, I'm not stupid. It just seemed funny at the time. Crazy, stupid people. I'm going to try her back.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
Now she's not picking up. I don't know what I was expecting out of that telling her I rubbed my butt on the watch. But there you go. That's what happens when you give me someone else's paperwork. Well, since cardings didn't work out, let's do a couple requests here. I've got one here from an anonymous person that's for an apartment building. He or she says, this landlord was total trash. The property is owned by this person. So-and-so is the owner. The property's manager name is Stephanie. She's super cheap and does whatever she can to save money. Oh, what kind of monster is this? Saving money. Oh, my God. This is an apartment complex located in a college town. They mostly lease to low-income persons, a.k.a. college students. They tow cars that don't have permits. Oh, my God, making people follow rules? Towing cars that aren't supposed to be there? These people are like Nazis. They've had bed bugs in some apartments and were cited by the city. The maintenance guys are clueless on how to screw in a light bulb. What? No, they're not. The property manager drives a car with a window taped shut. What are you trying to say? Because you know what? I've been doing that for the past year. I've had duct tape all over my window. Are you calling me a hobo or something?
In our apartments, this is Liz. How may I help you?
Hi there. I am a tenant here, and I just have a question.
Okay.
I've been flushing glass down the toilet, like shards of glass, and huh?
Okay, continue.
Oh, I was just I don't know. It's starting to not go down. Like when I flush the toilet, it backs up and it just kind of overflows.
What apartment are you in?
What apartment number?
Yes.
It's 11112.
You're in 1112?
No, 512.
Oh, 512.
Yeah, and when I flush the toilet, it's like every time I flush, it overflows.
Okay, and what is your name?
This is. Well, what do you need that for?
I'm just wondering, so I can look at your account.
Well, I wouldn't be on the computer. It's cool. I've got a agreement.
Oh, you're not a resident here, correct?
Yeah, correct. Well, I mean, I live here. I'm not in the computer.
Yeah. Okay, so what have you been flushing down the toilet?
Shards of glass.
Okay, I don't understand why you would have done something like that.
Well, I had to get rid of them. And you know, if you put them in a trash bag and you try and carry the trash bag out, the shards of glass will poke through the bag and stab you in the leg.
Okay. Is the person on the lease there?
Who's that? Which person?
I mean, you live in their apartment. There's only one person that's supposed to be in there.
Well, you don't have to be a smartass. I've got an arrangement here with Stephanie. She said I didn't have to be on the computer. We worked something out.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I can't speak with you then.
Why not?
Well, you can come into the office if you would like to put in a resident concern form or put in a work order, and then we can get it done.
Well, no, I thought you might have advice because I'm flushing it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't speak with you.
Okay, well, I'm just going to keep flushing until it goes down.
Okay.
I'm going to just flush over and over. Is Stephanie there? Stephanie will listen to me.
No, she isn't. I'm sorry.
Stephanie
actually no longer works in the office. She moved up to, she's working with corporate now.
Well, I've still got to deal with her, so.
Unfortunately, no. We have a new property manager, Cheryl.
Oh, we'll put Cheryl on then.
Cheryl is currently in a meeting right now.
Oh, that sounds like a lie.
I can try and have her give you a call back if you'd like.
Yeah, go ahead. Have her call me back since you can't
What
speak
is
to
your
me.
phone number?
It's on your caller ID, or just have them call the apartment.
Well, no, we don't have that. I'm sorry.
It's in the computer. You don't have caller ID? It's 2018.
Not on mine.
Wow. Well, never mind. I'll just keep flushing.
Okay.
I'm going to keep flushing. That didn't go well. All right, let's try this next one. This one is from Mark. He says, "Hey, Roy, my apartment managers sometimes put out notices about not attracting raccoons to the dumpster since they've been a problem. It'd be hilarious if you called saying you run a raccoon rescue out of your apartment where you nurse sick/injured raccoons back to health and release them around the property." That sounds great. Now a couple of them have escaped into the air vents, and you need maintenance to come help find them. Use apartment number 1932, a second-floor unit whose leaseholder is Paul. He's a drunk, loud asshole, so I don't care if the managers give him shit over this. Wow, you're a jerk of a neighbor.
Thank you for choosing. This is Abby.
Hey, Abby. I'm a tenant here.
Okay.
And I have a question.
Okay.
I've been flushing raccoon poop down the toilet, but it's kind of like hardened poop, and you'd think it would just go down like normal poop, but like when I flush it, it's starting to overflow. I guess there's just too much. Hello?
I'm trying to process what you're telling me. I'm sorry.
I'm flushing like here. See, I'm flushing it, and it just goes over. It overflows under the floor.
Okay. What apartment?
1932.
I'm sorry, 19 what?
1932.
1922?
No, 1932. Yep.
All right, let me see. And what's the name on the lease?
Paul?
Paul?
Yeah?
Okay. Let me see.
Do you know why this wouldn't work, though? Because it seems like, it seems like if I flush, I know it's raccoon poop, but if I'm like, I flush it and yeah, there it goes. It goes up to the top and goes over the edge again.
I don't have a Paul in a 1932.
Well, I don't know. Your computer's probably wrong then. You probably don't know how to use it.
Excuse me?
You probably just don't know how to use the computer. I'm
sorry. Is this some kind of joke?
No, I'm not joking. I'm on the second floor. I'm in 1932. You were saying the wrong apartment number before. Maybe you just didn't hear me right.
What apartment are you in?
1932.
Okay, and you said you're on second floor?
Yeah.
Okay, that apartment's a third floor apartment. It's not a second floor apartment.
No, you don't understand how floors work because I'm from England and we start labeling them like the bottom one is the 0 floor. So to me, it's the second floor. So that's what I mean.
You must have the wrong apartment complex.
No, I don't. I'm on Drive, 1932.
That apartment's empty. There's nobody that lives in that apartment.
Well, I have squatters' rights.
I'm sorry?
I have squatters' rights.
Not understanding.
I'm in the apartment.
And what's your last name?
I don't have to tell you that. Who do you think you are?
I'm trying to find your apartment.
Well, I don't care if you find it at this point. I'm just going to keep flushing the toilet over and over and try and get this raccoon poop to go the rest of the way down. No, it's still not going down.
If you gave me the right apartment number, I would be able to send maintenance.
No, I don't need maintenance anymore. I'm just going to keep flushing. Just going to flush it again. See if it'll go down. Nope, it's overflowing again. Damn it.
Okay, this is some sort of joke. I can send our courtesy officer over to that apartment.
Courtesy officer? What kind of place is this? That's not how you should treat your tenants.
I'm sorry, you're not giving me any correct information on you being a tenant here.
And what the hell's a courtesy officer? Does he come over on a Segway?
He's actually part of the sheriff's department.
Oh, yeah, right. I don't think I believe that. Like, what's he doing in an apartment building?
Okay, you have a great day.
Did he get demoted?
You have a great day, sir.
Well, hey, can you put someone on the phone that's not going to be a huge jerk to me?
I'm sorry, I'm currently the only person in the office, and until you give me proper information for me to assist you, it's really hard for me to do that for you.
Well, and
I really don't feel this conversation's going further, so you have a great day.
You're being kind of a huge jerk. Hey, who's that just came in?
I'm sorry?
Who's that just came in?
Nobody just came in.
I just heard a door open. It's almost as if you were lying when you said you're the only one there.
Well, I am the only one here, so I'm really sorry, but I'm going to have to hang up the phone now. You have a great day.
Well, would you put me on speakerphone then?
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
How come I'm on speaker? Okay. She put me on speaker, right? Sounded like I was on speaker. What the hell, Mark? There's nobody in that apartment. It's not a second floor apartment. There's no Paul in there. I think you're just messing with me. Well, now I really want to do the raccoon thing, so I'm going to try another apartment complex. See where we can get this to go.
Good afternoon, Village Apartments. This is Eileen. How may I help you?
Hi there. I'm a tenant here.
Sure.
I just have a small issue.
Okay. What's your issue?
Well, I run kind of a raccoon rescue type place here in my unit, and one of the raccoons that got out of its cage, and it chewed through the floor, and it's kind of underneath the floor now. And I can't get to him anymore, but I think he may have gone into another apartment unit.
Oh my! What building are you in?
The main one.
300.
Yeah.
Right up front. What's your apartment number?
Well, how are they formatted?
300 faces Carlson, West Carlson.
302, I guess.
320.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's building 6. And what apartment are you in?
B.
Are you? They're numbered. What apartment number?
Oh, they're just 2 digits, right?
No, they're 3-digit. You're either 100, 200, or 300.
Oh.
Are you on the bottom floor, top floor, middle floor?
I'm in the middle floor.
What's your name?
This is Roy. I don't know. Has anyone else complained about a raccoon getting into their apartment? Because
Not that I'm aware of.
These raccoons,
I will certainly.
They'll chew up everything.
I have 2 maintenance guys here right now.
Okay. And is it going to be returned to me? Like, they're not going to kill it, are they?
Well, I hope not. Let me get to. I've got maintenance guys here right now. I'll talk to our property manager and see what's going on.
All right.
The raccoon belongs to you.
Yeah. I have. Well, it's not a pet. I run a raccoon rescue here in the apartment building.
Okay.
Like you probably see a lot of raccoons on the property.
This is Tanya, the property manager. How can I help you?
Hey, Tanya. It's Roy. I run a raccoon rescue out of my apartment. I have about 11 raccoons in here right now, and one of them got out and chewed through the floor in the kitchen, and he's like underneath the floor, and I think he went into another apartment from up here.
Okay, well, first of all, this is never authorized, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, I just explained what I'm talking about.
You're acting like we allow animals and for you to have a business outside of your apartment.
Well, you said it says no pets. These aren't my pets. It's a raccoon rescue. That's all.
Nice. Okay, what would you like me to do for you?
Well, it's just the raccoon had gotten loose, and I wasn't sure what to do with it.
Okay, you need to go ahead and call animal control.
No, I'm not doing that. I needed to find out if, like, maintenance had heard about anything, like a raccoon getting in someone else's apartment.
No, I think no. And where do you live, Roy?
Building 300, I think she said.
And what apartment?
It doesn't matter. So nobody's reported anything. So everything's fine.
Oh, it does matter, sir.
Okay. Well, you're being kind of mean about this.
First of all, you bring animals into our house or into the apartment complex. We have no knowledge of this going on, so of course it's a little disturbing.
Well, it's not that big of a deal. It's just a raccoon rescue.
Have a good day.
You've seen the raccoons like on the property, right? Okay. I don't know about this idea anymore. I think it's time to give up and end the show. And man, I can't check apartment numbers because 411.com is down and White Pages is down. Google won't allow me to go to those pages because of some man-in-the-middle attack that they claim is currently happening on their site. They're like, try back later and the hackers won't get you, or I don't know what they're trying to say to me. It's weird. They absolutely will not let me go to that page right now. I think I need to start using Internet Explorer.
Apartments. This is Amanda. How can I help you?
Hey, Amanda. I'm a tenant here.
Hi.
Hi. I have a small issue.
What can I help you with? Of course.
It's just that I run like a raccoon rescue here in my apartment, and one of the raccoons chewed through the floor, and I think he may have gotten into someone else's apartment from mine.
What apartment are you in?
207.
Wait a minute, 207?
Is that how they're labeled? I can't remember. Is there a letter in there?
Yes, but they all start with 5s.
Oh, so 5B then.
Is it 5B?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what's your name?
This is Roy.
Roy, okay. So we might have a raccoon in another apartment.
Yeah, I think he went in another apartment.
Okay.
I can see light coming through the hole now, like he's chewed, through another section of wall.
Does 5826 sound right?
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Okay.
We're going to come over and check it out. We'll be right over, okay?
Because I've been trying to flush raccoon poop down my toilet, and it's stopped up also. I don't know if that matters.
Oh, I don't know. Can we come over?
Yeah, it's just. But do you know how to make that? Because you'd think it'd work. It's smaller than human poop. But see, I'm flushing the toilet right now.
I'm not sure. Let me come over and check it out, because that's kind of we'll be right over.
Yeah, it just overflows every time I flush. I don't get it.
Oh, and you don't know where the raccoon is?
No, I could hear him scurrying around down there. It's hard. It was hard to hear him because I have 11 other raccoons here in the apartment.
Okay, we'll be right over.
Okay, but I want to get this flushed before you come over because it's kind of gross.
Well, I mean, we have to come see it before you try to get it flushed on the toilet.
Oh, yeah, it's still not flushing.
You have 11 other raccoons?
Yeah, it's a raccoon rescue type thing.
Oh, okay.
And you see a lot of them out here in the grounds. I'm always releasing them after I fix them up.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. So Pam and I will come over. We'll be right over, okay?
Well, it's really smelly in here right now. Do you have to come over now? Because there's just poop
we have to come over right now.
There's poop embedded into the carpets everywhere, and man, I'm getting really lucky with apartment numbers today. They're just giving them to me. It's kind of nice.
Village Apartments, Rhonda speaking.
Hey, Rhonda. I'm a tenant here.
Uh-huh.
And I run like a raccoon rescue out of my apartment, and one of my raccoons, it chewed through the wall, and I think it got into the apartment next door.
And what apartment are you in?
117?
We don't have a 117.
No, just 17.
We don't have a 17.
No, just 7.
It ain't a 7 either.
Ah, shit, what is there? Is it letters?
No.
I'm trying to guess what my next door neighbor's apartment number is. Like, what are the formats?
I'm not going to tell you.
Why not?
Confidentiality.
What?
Confidentiality. I don't give information out.
Well, no. I'm. Why would I be trying to get information on my neighbor? Like, I could just look at their door to see their apartment number.
Yeah, but I want your apartment number.
No, I don't want to give that out. Confidentiality. I'm just trying to figure out my neighbors. You know?
Hold on, let me finish talking to this person in front of me, and I'm gonna put you on hold for 2 seconds.
Wait, who's in front of you? Who's there?
I'm not giving that information out. Hold on.
Why? What's their name? Put them on the phone. Put them on the phone. Where's my hold music?
Okay, I was just thinking
that
if you get the raccoon, I want a hat.
If you get what?
If you get the raccoon, I want a hat.
You want half of the raccoon?
I want a hat out of the raccoon.
You want to have it?
A hat.
You want a hat?
Yeah, out of the raccoon. Like Daniel Boone?
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you want half.
No,
like
I
we
want
could split
a hat.
it. Okay.
Anyway, if you
a good one.
shoot a hole through the wall, the best thing to do is they like eggs. So put some eggs on in a pan and put it on the floor, and they'll come back.
Oh, you don't have to tell me. I run a raccoon rescue. I've got eggs all over the floor in here, mixed in with all the raccoon poop that's embedded in the carpet.
That's not very nice.
And you better not be harming my raccoon and turn it into a hat. That sounds like a threat.
I don't harm raccoons.
What?
I don't harm raccoons. So what is your name?
You just skin them alive and make hats out of them.
Okay, what is your name?
It's Roy.
Roy?
Yep.
Roy. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Who are you whispering to? Is that confidential?
Yes, it's confidentiality.
Fuck. Who's in there?
That's top secret.
Can you put him on the phone?
Who are you with?
Can you put him on the phone?
Okay, hold on 1 second.
All right.
See if they're not busy.
Hello? I can hear you breathing. You think you're muted, but you're not. Oh, weird. That made them hang up. I was on hold forever. Like, I was looking on Street View the whole time. I figured out what the apartment numbers were there. They were like 1021, 1017. So it wasn't too confidential. I looked on Street View and I found it all. I was on hold for at least 5 minutes, though. I guess they were just listening to me. the whole time. Anyway, fuck all this prank call stuff. Let's do some voicemails.
Hey, Brad, it's Cody.
Hey.
Congratulations on 501 episodes. Yay!
Thanks.
Your show rocks.
All right.
I love it.
Bye. Thanks for the voicemail.
Hi, Brad. What's up?
Hello.
Ryan.
Hello.
Calling. I've called a few times.
Okay, that's
Hey,
nice.
That song on tonight's episode, where you play, it was 500, so the greatest hits that you've had.
Yep.
That song at the end, where it was the call about the guy
Reefer
littering
Badness.
his cup in Arizona. That is hilarious. I had an idea. I got some music software. I was going to make you a jam similar. It was the one call you made to the woman where you told her you were smoking weed on her roof. First it was her husband. He went outside. Hilarious, dude. Because you said you were doing marijuanas, plural, and drinking beers.
Multiple marijuanas.
And she thought she was invited to your party, and she told you, I don't do marijuanas, and I don't drink beers. And I was going to make a song out of that. Very similar.
Do it.
But was going to do that is something I tend to say a lot.
Fuck.
Anyways, keeping it under a minute.
Thanks for...
See you later.
It's a minute and 4 seconds. God damn it, but thanks for getting my hopes up, saying you're going to do a song and then not doing it. Thanks a lot.
Hey, Brad. It's Hot Brando.
Hey.
I'm trying to sleep right now, but I was just thinking it would be pretty funny if you called people as Royco Tree Service and told them they're getting their tree cut down. And when they ask whose name is on the order, give their neighbor's name. I don't know if you've done that before, but I thought it sounded funny.
That would be funny. I'll try to remember that someday. They'd be like, fucking Gary. I knew it was him. I never liked that guy.
Brad, it's Aaron. I need you to give me a ride home.
Okay, Aaron. I'll come to the park and pick you up.
Hey, Brad, what's the one illegal thing that you did in the past 7 days?
What? I don't do illegal things anymore. I'm not allowed to. I'm on probation. Plus, I'm a Christian.
I'd like to thank the two assholes who ruined Inktember.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Assholes.
It's been a family tradition in my family for years.
Yeah.
And, thanks for that, dumbasses. Also,
I bet you it was this guy that did it.
RBCP need to stop being a pussy and do them anyways.
Yeah.
And
Who
please
cares
tell
what
Dwight
happens
to
to
put
me?
back.
Hey, Brad, I got a dumb joke for you.
All right.
What does the phone loser lumberjack say when he cuts down a tree?
I give up.
He says, ding, timber.
Oh, my God. That's a good one, I guess.
Hey, Brad, it's Gordon Bombay.
Hello.
Listen, the last time I called, I was going on about how much I love it when your prank calls run into cops and authority figures.
Yeah.
And I meant every word of it. But man, right after that message, you come out with an episode saying someone's leaving carding notes all over cop cars.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good for me. But I swear...
I knew it was you.
Wasn't me, Brad. I swear.
Knew it.
I know how this looks.
I never trusted you. Never liked that guy.
Hopefully they weren't in Minnesota, because then I'm really looking guilty.
I forget where they
not
were.
Minnesota. But anyways, if you cancel cardings forever, I'm sure no one would blame you. But really, you just need to stop letting users
Except that
put
last
carding
guy.
notes on cars until you can figure out what the hell is going on.
Somebody else will take Ding Timber over. I'm
Extreme
sure of it.
vetting. Let only your close confidants know the number.
Yeah.
You can do,
All right, this voicemail is really long. It goes on for another 30 seconds. It's been a minute already. What the hell are you doing?
Brad.
Hey there.
Oh, hi, Brad. You have to watch when you go into the public toilets, because I think there's a new thing that's happening these days. It's in the public toilets.
Glory
if you see a
holes?
coat hanger in one of your stalls or something,
Yep.
there shouldn't be a coat hanger there in the toilet. It probably means that there's actually somebody spying on you.
Probably.
So that's kind of scary. I think that seems to be a new thing that's happening these
Yep.
days.
All the time. Constantly. I don't care if they watch me poop, though. It's fine. I think pretty much all stalls have coat hangers in them now, don't they? We're all being spied on.
Hey, Brad, this is Danger Dave calling from Ohio. Just wanted to say I'm a big fan of yours.
Thanks.
I got my card in the mail from you. You know,
Card.
the PLA identification card.
the card.
It's pretty damn awesome.
Yay.
All right, thanks, Brad.
Glad you got it.
Good work. Bye.
You must be really late checking your mail, because I haven't mailed any of those things out in over a month now.
Hey, Brad. I was just calling to say that you didn't listen to my voicemail.
Crap.
Even though it was very clear. I was saying call military recruiters,
I don't even remember
like
your
Air Force
voicemail.
recruiters or Marine Corps recruiters.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so desperate for recruits right now, you can just, like, probably lead them along and, like, say progressively more and more hilarious stuff. Like, I was saying, ask them, like, if, like, being in a wheelchair prevents you from joining.
I want to kill people with my bare hands.
You know,
I don't want a
like,
gun.
if they were like, hiring hackers, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think at those kinds of calls,
Always
great
good to
turnout,
mess
they're
with
so
government agencies.
And I don't know, it would take some getting used to. You may have to do a little bit of research, probably not that much. I don't know. Just try it out. Maybe it'll work. No.
I'll get right on that.
Hey, Ray. It's me, Bandit Male Stripper.
Ray.
Stripping my way through hematology school, as usual.
Hello.
I wanted to say something regarding the incident the other day where
The incident.
in Timber people were leaving notes on cop cars and stuff.
Yelp.
Just basically being really stupid. I'm going to say something that you're not allowed to say.
Uh-oh.
But because I can say this because I'm a fan.
Just hurry the fuck
Fans
up. This
suck.
is a really long voicemail.
Suck. They're stupid. They ruin everything.
Yeah, you
If you let
fucking
them
fans.
do stuff like this, they will fuck it up. I've always loathed the fans of anything I've ever liked. And
right.
This is no exception. It's not surprising that there are
Didn't used to
people
be
that
like this.
behave like this. Here's a suggestion. Why don't you create a vetting system or some kind of tiered system where you can like keep it to where like not everybody can participate. Like you have to.
Yeah.
I don't know. You have to register. Or
We'll
something.
call it Patreon.
I don't know. Or show that you're responsible. And that you're not an
That'll
idiot.
weed out those motherfuckers.
Instead of letting all these assholes do
I'll
this
make them
and this,
pay
this kind of thing
to listen to my
invariably happens.
shows.
Yeah, fans suck. You can't say that
that's right.
though. Don't say it.
Oh no, I totally disagree with you. You are wrong.
Bye.
Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Oh, I'm online. Hey, Brad.
Hey.
Just wanted to share this new website I found with you. It's called MySpace.
Whoa.
Apparently, you can upload photos and hang out with friends from high school.
Nice.
From 20 years ago.
That's great.
Just thought you might want to check it out.
I'm gonna write that down.
Love you. Cactus.
Thank you.
Cactus.
What an informative voicemail.
Hey, Brad, it's Curlingus Tears here again.
Hey there.
I have just a question to ask you, but first I was listening to your show, and I heard you talking about peeing on people's doorknobs, and I was like, holy shit, that's fucking funny. I want to go do that. So I was walking around my neighborhood, and I saw a doorknob, and I was like, I'm going to go do it. Well,
why not?
I didn't actually pee on it, Brad. I kind of accidentally spunked on it. I made the doorknob all spunky.
Darn it.
And I'm just kind of conflicted now, Brad. I think I might be bisexual. But that's besides the point, Brad. My question is, you know at the end of Back to the Future 3, when Doc Brown turns the locomotive engine into a time machine, like, do you not think that's not practical? Like, if he was to go someplace that didn't have train tracks, or the train tracks turn into a road,
It flies.
the time machine would be there, it'd be a fucking big steam engine. Like, it's just fucking impractical, Brad. It
I
pisses
know.
me off.
But, you know,
Anyway, Brad, keep up the good work.
you can put your whole family in there. You can put Jules in there and Vern and fly to the moon in it. It's a family time machine. You know what I didn't get about that scene with the train is that there was a smashed DeLorean all over the ground, all over the place. Where the fuck were the cops? Why didn't anybody clean that stuff up? Marty'd been gone for a long time. Then he comes back and it's all just still there? You'd think there'd be some sort of an investigation underway. You'd think that engineer would have reported that he killed someone in a car that day.
Hey, Brad. It's
The hell?
Crimson. I was just kind of thinking, doesn't Gloria kind of sound like Lindsay Lohan? So now you've got two, callbacks to Lindsay Lohan. Remember you called that one time? Oh yeah, and I was thinking, Lindsay Lohan actually sued somebody, just because, including Pitbull, the singer, because she was mentioned in a song one time, and the case got thrown out because the judge was like,
This is
The
dumb.
judge thought the case was so ludicrous.
Didn't she sue Rockstar because one of the characters in GTA 5 looks like her and acts like her and uses cocaine?
That he was like, under the First Amendment, you know, that's like a basic right in the Constitution.
That's right.
To be able to mention other people in your songs, especially people of notability and all that. Anyway, yeah, enough about Lindsay Lohan. I think we need to have more sites. I like GloryHoleFoundation.com, but I also heard about another site that could be misused. It's called TeensWannaHaveFun.com. TeensWannaHaveFun.com.
Nobody go to that site.
And, yeah.
Nothing good can come out of
It's not
whatever
quite
that
the
is.
appropriate site, but I could see how you could easily
Right, thanks,
misdirect
Crimson.
people.
That was a really long voicemail about Lindsay Lohan and inappropriate websites.
Hey, Brad, it's Justin from Maryland. I just got an interesting phone call from something I'd never heard of before, and I thought it might make for an interesting possibility for prank calls. I just got a message on my machine, because, yes, I still do have a landline and an answering machine.
Fucking
because
weirdo.
I live with my mother, who is old, and she likes it, before you start saying stuff about that. But it was from findtoto.org, and it's a website where if someone loses their pet, they can send out messages to people in the area. So I just got a message describing this woman, Leah, who has lost her cat, Quentin, who is a black and white cat, near my house, and it describes the cat, and it gives you a phone number to call back if you find the cat. And I've never heard of that, but this sounds like potentially prime material for a prank call. Anyway, so I don't know if you've ever heard of findtoto.org, but maybe check it out for potential for prank calls. Now I'm going to give you the info in case you actually want to call this person.
I'm looking at the website. This is weird.
So it's Leah. I live in Maryland. And it's Quentin, a black and white cat, and the number to call back is 443-929.
No, stop it. I don't call people who've lost their pets. That's mean. But yeah, what a weird site. Findtoto.org. I want to hear what the messages sound like. I don't understand how this works, but I'm submitting the PLA voicemail number. Oh, wait, that's to opt out. I just removed the PLA voicemail number. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. I just clicked on one of the missing pets, and this stupid fucking little dog has a pacifier in his mouth, which makes me hope that they never find him. These people are basically abusing their dog, making him
Hey, Brad.
pacifier.
It's Probix.
Hey.
I was just wondering, how are you? You doing okay?
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah, great.
I sent you an email for the PLA ID card, and that was like 2 weeks ago, but I'm sure you're busy because of that PLA.
Thanks for the voicemail telling me you left me an email.
Yeah.
That's always
Maybe if
nice.
you listen to this, you are now, but I'm hoping you got the email because.
All right, thanks for the voicemail. I'm sure the rest of it's very informative.
I wake up in the morning thinking about having a relationship with you. I go to bed at night thinking about having a relationship with you. All hours in between, all I think about is having a relationship with you. That's the sum total of my life. You realize that, of course, don't you?
Okay, that's the kind of voicemail I like to hear.
Hey, Brad, it's McG.
Hey.
I sent you an email of a photo attached to it. I got a PLA bell tattoo.
Ah, shit. I remember
just got
this.
That, however many hours ago, but yeah, just letting you know that.
It came in, I've been behind on emails for the past month, and I'm going to put a note in the show notes. I have to mention this on a show, on the next show. That's got to be the show art for the next episode. This guy's tattoo. This guy actually got the PLA logo put onto his skin permanently, forever. What's wrong with him?
Got that, and I think that all the listeners should go ahead and go do that as the homework.
Yep,
and
I think so too.
Yeah, I hope you have a good 500 video of the Snowplow Show. Love you, Brad.
I hope so too. So thanks, McG, for desecrating your body like that. You're one of at least 2 people I know that have done that now. Had a full-color PLA logo put on their skin. That's pretty insane. Also, Dr. Unk, he had a payphone done with a cactus next to it. Or was it a cactus talking on a payphone? He said he was going to get it colored in, but we haven't heard from him in a while. But yeah, that's pretty insane to get a PLA tattoo done. You're going to regret that one in another 5 years. Or maybe not. I don't know. Next week's show art, though.
Hey, Brad, this is Bon Von Gnarlyhorn. Love the show. Got an ID card and everything. Really appreciate it.
Yay.
I'm just trying to throw a suggestion in the hat if you ever do apartment calls again. I just got charged a lot for unnecessary post-move-out repairs by The Gardens at 1660 West
What? Hey,
UCS
stop it.
Boulevard
Stop it.
in Texas.
What are you doing?
Yeah, if you
Like,
ever do the
submit it
apartments again,
through
let them
email,
have it, 'cause,
not through
I
voicemail.
don't know. They drive me nuts. I would love to hear them have a little bit of their time wasted.
All right.
Thanks.
Yep. Okay. You should try submitting that to me sometime through the proper channels, such as snowplowshow.com/request. That's where you can send in numbers that you want called. I think that's more than enough voicemails for this episode. Thank you, everybody, for leaving the voicemails, especially the ones that were like a minute and a half long. You know how much I love those. Thanks to the sponsors of today's episode, Fun Society Arcade, Gobi, High School Graduate, Rumpled Foreskin, and Sean L. You guys are what keeps the show going, so thank you for making me do shows constantly, all the time. If you want to support the show, please do that. Patreon.com/phonelosers. Just $5 a month gets you extra shows every week. I've done 2 hobo-sodes in the past week that you can only hear if you're a supporter of the show. Oh yeah, also, one other thing I need to mention on the beginning of the next show. I completely forgot to do this. Somebody at the Denver meetup suggested this, and I think it's been a couple of years at least since we've done this. We need to have a pumpkin carving contest this year. So in a few weeks, when you get a pumpkin and you're going to carve a dumb face into it, instead carve a dumb, I don't know, like, what can you do really besides a cactus or a PLA bell? I'll put a link in the show notes to the Facebook photo album of other people's pumpkins from previous years. It's going to be one of those contests where you don't actually win anything. Or, I don't know, maybe I'll send out lapel pins or something to the winners. But let's do that this year. Pumpkin carving contest. Thanks for listening, everyone. Bye.
I walk up to your home, attach your TNI up to my phone. Who I call's unknown, all I know is our beige box alone. Sit by the payphone, sending operators red box tones, calling all time zones. I sit here all day and I freak alone. I freak alone, I freak alone. I freak alone, I freak alone. Your calling card lets me call everybody, from Paris to the San Fernando Valley. Someday I wish someone would share my hobby. Till then I freak alone. Calling your home phone, your machine picks up and I play touch tone. Brute forcing your code, spying on your messages alone. Nobody's around, pull my notebook out and write things down. Check my numbers now, calling this PBX switch alone. 'Cause I freak alone, I freak alone. I freak alone, I freak alone. The dumpster's right behind the phone company. I climb in, watching close for security. Someday I'll have someone to look out for me. Till then I trash alone. I freak alone, I freak alone. Reprogram my phone, change my ES and your cell is cloned. technique is well known. Even so, I do all this on your calling card. Lets me call everybody from Paris to the San Fernando Valley. Someday I wish someone would share my hobby. Till then, I freak alone.
That is not a racist car.